Sura Shams. First ayah. Wa Shamsi wa duhaha. Wa means and, but it's also meaning a meaning which means creating an oath, taking an oath of what? Shams, the sun. So, taking an oath by what? The sun, the biggest celestial body. We'll give a bigger pause to emphasize. Wa duhaha. Wa means and its brightness. So together this ayah means an oath of sun and its brightness. So it's not only talking about the sun, it's also talking about the brightness of sun. Not the ray of sun, not the heat of sun, the brightness of sun, not the brightness which it provides, rather the brightness of it. Next ayah. Wa al-qamari idha talaha. Wa means and. Qamar means the moon. That white round shaped bread at the sky. Moon. Either talaha, it follows it. So it's talking about the moon when it follows. Follows what? The sun. Different ayahs of Quran also talk about that. Two particular celestial body, two important skies highlighted things, sun and moon. At the beginning it's talking about the sun, it's talking about the brightness of sun, and in second it's talking about the moon when it follows the sun. Or it could be, say, when moon follows the moon. Linguistic is so mad. It totally depends on understanding. So, by seeing the sky, it could be understandable that moon follows the sky. In general. So it's talking about that particular speculation. The following. Third ayah. Wa an-nahari iza jallaha. So wa means and, nahar means the flow, the flowing. It also could mean day, the daytime, that day. But the word origin of this word means the flowing, the flow. Go with the flow. Flow is going towards following the flow, that flow. Also, the day. When إذا جلاها, it displays it. And the day when it displays it. Or and the flow when it displays it. So, the day when it displays, when it's visible, the act of visibility of day or of flow is talking about that particular moment. So first three ayahs talking about sun, talking about the brightness, talking about the moon, talking about the following of moon of sun, talking about the day, talking about the day when it displays, talking about the flow, talking about the flow when it displays. Fourth ayah saying وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَاهَا, and the night when it covers it. Layli means night, Iza means when, Yaghshaha means it covers it. So night is a specific time of a whole day, and in general night covers the day, so it could be mean that it's covering the day in general. Also night, layl, could mean dark time, so covering could mean so many things, millions of meanings. It depends on how much intellect you are, how much knowledge you do have, depends on where in the earth you live, whose are your parents, how many books you read, how many internet you surf, how many meditation you did without reading a single word, how proper intellect could be inherent. It totally depends on this kind of ideas. Literacy is not everything, rather understanding. Understanding does not comes from language, rather thoughts. So it's talking about different thoughts. It's talking about night. Night wind covers. Night could mean the peace. Night could mean the opposite. Covering could mean covered with knowledge. Also, covering could mean covered with bad knowledge. So, same thing, same word, but meaning could be different. Totally depends what an individual could understand. Night is not same for all. For a farmer, sun is blessing, sometimes cursing. So it totally depends on the context. Let's see what the next content says. Fifth ayah. وَالسَّمَاءِ وَمَا بَنَاهَا, and the skies. Wa and Sama'a, Sama'i, the skies. Wama, and who? Banaha, constructed it. So it's talking about skies. Quran says there are 7 skies. And it's talking about who constructed it. Sixth ayah. Wal ardi wama tuhaha. Ardi means earth. Tuhaha means spread it. So let's talk about the spread of earth. So from the sun, moon, brightness, following, then the day, the flow, the display of it, the night, the covering, the skies, the construction, the earth, the spread of earth. Seventh ayah saying wa nafsin wa ma sawaha. Nafs means soul. Sawaha means proportionate. This is talking about the proportion. Different portion after portion in proper ways. That's proportion. Proportion of what? Soul, nafs. What is nafs? The command of the most superlative. So it's talking about the proportion of soul. So it's talking about different portion of command. And so on. One of the most dangerous ayah of Quran. 8th ayah. فَأَلْحَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. فَأَلْحَمَهَا, and inspired it, fujuraha, to understand what is wrong for it, what taqwaha, and what is right for it. So it could be also say it's dangerous, but easiest will be more preferable. Simple words, unlike previous. 9th. قد أفلاح من زكاها. قد indeed, أفلاح succeed, man who Tokkaha purifies it. So let's talk about the purification. Whoever purifies, that's the success. 10th ayah. وَقَدْ خَبَى مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. And قد indeed khaba fails man who dassaha corrupts it. So all the corrupted people, you will be failed. That's what's talking about here. Indeed, God. Corruptors will be failed. But precisely the ayah will be that entity will be fail who corrupts. Corruptors will be fail. That's one meaning. But they will be fail who do corruptions. Different meaning. Kinda same meaning, but totally different meaning. And here talking about it corrupts it. Now this it also previously purifies it, here corrupts it, then right for it in 8th ayah, wrong for it, inspired it. All those could talk about positivity and negativity in short, or it could be connect with soul. Eleventh ayah. كذبت ثمود بطغواها. كذبت means denied. Thamud is used to be a nation, but literally this word means those who lack of water. Bi twagawaha means by their transgression. So it's talking about the denial of Thamud by their negativity. إِذِ أَنْبَأَتْ أَشْقَاهَا. إِذِ means when. أَنْبَأَتْ was sent forth. أَشْقَاهَا the most weak of them. 13th ayah. فَقَالَ لَهُمْ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ نَاقَةَ اللَّهِ وَسُقْيَاهَا. It means, but say to them the messenger of Allah, it is the she camel of Allah and her drink. 14. فَكَذَّبُوهُ فَأَعْقَرُوهَا فَدَمْدَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ بِذَنبِهِمْ فَسَوَّاهَا. But they denied him, and they hamstrung her, so destroyed them, their sustainer for their sin, and leveled them. 15th ayah. وَلَا يَخَافُ عُقْبَاهَا, and not fears its consequences. So from 12 to 15, it's story, not bedtime story, rather waking up story. Wake up from not understanding phase. So this story is talking about when a she camel of Allah was there, and her drink, previously the word Tamut means lack of water. Understanding word by word is not important, rather understanding words and the inner meaning of words and what it's saying is important. One word after one word could create a sentence. Sentence could mean so many things, but words, how it appears and what could create meaning by this, and what that meaning could take place with meanings is infinite. So every word of this ayahs from 12 to 15, it referring towards badness, it saying about towards those bad. What is good? What should not be? What's the difference between good and bad? This information gave towards them. So they're not bad enough. If they're that much of bad, then the process of giving information is supposed to not happen. So these informations of Naqat, which means she camel, for them, and their drink for them. Previous Quranic reference was they killed the she camel. They didn't give the opportunity to drink her water, and they killed. They was told to not kill that. They told to give the opportunity to drink, but they denied. Kaddaba. So Allah, the oneness, destroyed them. Why? Because they did not fear it. They did not thought about future. They did not understand the consequences. They had the opportunity to make them better. Allah gave them Rasul, Allah gave them messenger, but they denied the whole process. So Allah made them like sand. So these three ayahs is totally talking about that story of particular time of Thamud. Lack of water. The word origin of the word Thamud. So when a person is lack of water and there is water in front of that person and someone says that don't drink that water, is poisonous, but that person is about to die by not having water, what will that person do? That person will rethink about that person who is saying that don't drink that water. If that person is reliable, then that person will gonna die by not having water, by say yes towards that reliable person, because that person know that if having that water, that will be also deadly. So this kind of situation when arrives, that's a do or die situation. But here it's talking about a particular situation where that group of people, Thamud, they do have their own time to have water, and that she camel, female camel, important point to be noted here is not just camel, she camel who produce kids. That sand sheep do have its own time to drink water, but they denied that. That particular group of people whose word origin is lack of water, they denied a sand animal to drink, give drink, or give the turn for drink. So what they did, they killed. They killed. Allah gave them messenger, but they denied. So what Allah did? Destroyed them. Why? Because they didn't think about the consequences. From the beginning, sun, brightness, moon, following, displaying, flow, day, night, covering, skies, construction, earth, spreading, soul, proportion of soul, proportion, creator, soul, creator. Difference between wrong and right. inspiration between giving information about difference between wrong and right, the purification, corruption, success, failing, denial, transgression, good, bad, positivity, negativity, messenger, killing, not giving opportunity, denial, destruction, sustainer, death, doom, consequences, understanding, fearing. So many things. So big like sun. So important like sun. So deadly like sun. So bright like sun. So harmful for eyes like sun. Peaceful for eyes like sun. That's Sura Shams.